There were some dummies and archery targets set up just above there. And then a large building in the back where you saw carriages and stuff were being deposited there. There's a large house that is to the top left of the encampment. And then there's the brothel that her has brought you to, which is just to the left here. The There are towers that you could see archers are standing up in, and there is one in each one. There is a cannon, and yeah,
So we're inside the brothel now?
yeah. You guys would be inside the brothel. I'll just bring you out to the front here.
I'd like to point out that the pirates really set their priorities straight with the size of the buildings here.
Mm-hmm. Which one should be the biggest one? The depot, the house, the brothel.
Also, is it really a brothel if there's no women there?
You don't know what these pirates do.
Fair enough.
Anyway, anyway, as a recap from last session, you guys left Slaughter Swamp. Uh, you went into a new city and found that it was pretty easy to get over to the teleportation circle. However, the problem is that you kind of screwed the pooch when you made the guy a little bit suspicious of what you were doing, and you guys got into a fight. Luckily, you guys were able to activate the teleportation circle and get it out of there. The only people that were left behind were Lyro and Father, who had to be separately teleported out. And you guys all arrived back. Lyro teleported here as well. You guys discovered that this didn't lead straight to the treasure room. And not only that, Lyro came back with the dismantled parts of Father in his arms. He told you that all of the guards that you left those two to fight with broke down the door and beat up Father to a pulp. Luckily, Lyra was able to grab the scraps of most, the majority of them, mind you, and bring them back. As you guys were looking around, and I think it was Aaron who was like freaking out with the confusion spell cast on him. A large giant came barreling on through and saw you guys, asked you what you were doing here, and you found out this was her, the one of the giant sisters that are part of Captain Ink's crew. You quickly became uh, sort of friends with her, and she helped you guys get into the camp without being detected. And now you guys are outside the brothel.
We're
Going to
outside it?
do
I thought we were
well.
inside.
You're inside technically.
Okay.
You're inside the brothel. Hopefully not gonna. Hopefully not gonna start a big riot and get killed. But
Well,
yeah,
Yeah.
we always hope that.
I mean, first things first, are there people who noticed us being brought in, or they noticed that we're there?
uh, when her brought you guys in, obviously she attracted a lot of attention, but thankfully anyone who looked at you guys suspiciously, her just like peeked through the door and gave them the death glare. So no one appears to be wanting to mess with you right now. So yeah, she plops you all down into the strip club, and immediately you are greeted by multiple pirates, and these are majority male pirates,
Great.
just in having like G-strings, little nipple tassels. One of them's wearing some type of cowboy hat, and they're all dancing on these stages. There's,
Chaps.
yep, there is one with assless chaps.
Yes.
And if I could get a map out,
What
yeah, so
what are their bodies like? Are they twinks like Cicero or?
some of them are bears, some of them are twinks. Uh, others look like they don't want to be here.
One's dancing or one's like watching?
Dancing.
Oh, it sucks.
So this is like their second job.
Yeah.
They have
So
to they have a
there
kid at
is
home.
yeah, they need to raise some money for college, for Wizarding College. Anyway, you see, as you guys enter, you see on the left that there is just a long table full of pirates just sitting down, eating, having a good time. Directly in front of you is the main stage where the pirates come around the back to get on. To your right, as you go further down, you can see that there are two doors, one that's on the right wall next to you, and one that is just straight to the right. The one on the right wall appears to lead down to rooms. You don't know what goes on in those rooms, but you can make any assumption you want. And then the room to the right, you see that there's a little window there that appears to be tinted, and it just looks like this is an office of some sort. There's a large desk. You can see a chest in there, and you can see a large man sitting inside. To the top right, you see that there is the bar where everyone is sitting down, having drinks and everything. And then next to the stage, there are two tables where people are throwing cash, well, throwing gold, and having some ale.
They're making it hell.
Yeah, they're making it hail. So yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Not gonna lie,
is
you
there
guys, I'm not sure I want to be in here.
Is her still outside?
Yep, she's still looking down at you guys. Like, all right, have you I brought you all here. Just I don't know. Try to give him some. Try to act natural, I suppose.
Right, natural.
I
Thank you,
I,
you
t- I
didn't have
turned
to
to
do that, but we really appreciate it.
I turn to her and I kind of do a little bow and I say thank you for helping us out. Would you perhaps be willing to help us out a little more?
Oh, I don't know. I still haven't gotten paid yet, and she like
Oh,
puts a
absolutely.
hand into she puts a hand into the doorway, which takes up the entire doorway.
Is there a place where we can talk a little more, privately without all the? I glance around at the interesting stuff going on behind me. This stuff happening
She like
here.
Drink before talk,
She-
Kallen.
she
Just
takes
get
a
tired and
look to
confused.
the right rooms, and she's just like, "Hey, I'm not that kind of giant, Mister."
No, nope, that's not what I meant. Just actually talking about
Nothing really did mean
stuff.
just talking. Are you thirsty? We could get drinks first.
Mm-hmm. That'd be great.
Good, good.
Yeah.
If possible, do you know the prices? We do have gold on us, of course, but I don't want to attract too much attention. Just seem like I want to act natural. You get that?
Just tell them you're gonna get hers daily special.
Absolutely. We'll be right on it, okay? if you could get one of the rooms, really, it is just talking. We're not trying to try anything. Let us know what room you're going to be in, and we'll bring them to you. Yeah,
Well, I can take you over to the stables.
that'll be all right if it's going to be out of the way and not attract too much attention.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
And she heads her way out. You notice that the doorway isn't big enough for her to get through. She's way too large for this, which is surprising because this is the largest building in the entire place. So you wonder, like, how she normally gets her booze. But anyway, you guys head on inside. I'm going to roll a thing.
You know what? I could use a drink too. Anyone else?
Yeah, that's fun.
I would appreciate a few.
Also, could we never teleport again?
What I rolled to find
Oh.
out that would be super
Not a
sketchy.
problem. I think sea travel is going to be much more apparent.
I would appreciate not teleporting. Bad things happen.
So, as you guys are approaching the bar, Kallen, one of the pirates, a large burly man, comes up to
I'm
you.
sorry, Hunter Bear.
This guy appears to just be a security guard.
Okay, fair.
So a bouncer.
Bouncer.
Yeah, bouncer. And he comes over to you and it's just like, "Oh, you're late. Come on, let's get you suited up. You're supposed to be on soon."
Oh my god.
I kind of look at the rest of my friends.
I make a little shooing motion to encourage him.
I mean, if you're feeling a little bit insecure, Kallen, I'd be more than happy to help you. Let's do this, and I'm gonna take him by the arm. Let's go.
Did you take me by the arm, or you took the other guy?
Sorry, it's we were told that a new recruit, a very short one, would be coming in today.
You
He's,
are
starting
absolutely
their
right.
job.
I really apologize. So he's a bit nervous. Do you mind if I go back with him just to make sure? I just don't want him to get manhandled or anything like that. You understand? He's a short man.
I'm
Sure.
I'm Miss Fluffer
Whatever.
as well. I'm Miss Fluffer. I'm the one who keeps them shiny and nice. I'll
That's
be
fair.
going too.
That's fair.
I need both of you to roll persuasion checks.
It's Fluffer.
And Perry, what are you
Oh,
trying to
It's not
perceive?
very good.
I was trying to see if the beverages looked potable or just super hinky.
They look good. It looks like most of what they steal from actual trade ships, like the rum and different types of ale, actually looks pretty good, and a lot of it is homegrown. Anyway, with those persuasion checks, I'm gonna have to roll.
Can we not start a riot immediately?
If he says no, we'll
Oh
just-
wow, he's like, no, just him. He's
Fair enough.
All right.
all right. Come on, you gotta get on soon.
I'll slap him on the ass and then turn away.
Oh my god.
All right.
Have we
first-
like taken any sort of rest between the traveling into this place?
Any rest? No.
Oh,
Not at
So
all.
I'm still not
okay.
feeling
I'm
very
gonna
happy.
I'm gonna take Kallen aside real quick. Hey, are you okay with this? You're kind of just gonna be our distraction here.
How close to the
I need to know how long, because as soon as this is done, I'm out.
Well, while I do it, I'm gonna cast the Cure Wounds at second level on him. Sorry, that was at first level for some reason. 1d8.
Yeah.
So you get 11 hit points.
All right. 11 hit points.
I honestly don't know how long this is going to take. Can we ask the guy how long his shift is gonna be? This is to Cicero.
Sorry, one more time.
Can we ask how long his shift's gonna be? Like, we might need to know.
Sure, I can go ahead. I'll go to the security guy. I assume he's not that far away, but
He's standing there waiting for the new guy to finish up his conversation.
I pretend like I'm just giving Kallen a pep talk.
Listen, he's new. Doesn't have a lot of stamina. How long do you think this is going to take? I don't want to burn him out.
Well, he was on for an 8-hour shift.
Fair enough. All right. Just make sure that he gets some water in there. I don't want him, especially if he gets asked.
We know how to treat our own men.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure he's a tiny man. I don't see a lot of other tiny men. You understand my hesitancy here, yeah?
I'm sure he'll be fine. He'll come over and sort of push Aaron out of the way. Alright. Now, first of all, you're gonna start your shift now because you're already late. And second of all, and he looks over towards Thaddeus, the first rule of the rusty hook you should know about is that looking's free, touching'll cost. So don't, and friends are not exceptions. So don't let that happen again.
God, Thaddeus, don't you know any rules in this?
I mean, I'm from a different part. Touching is usually like my job. I'm fluffing.
Listen, it's just common courtesy, alright? Come on.
I'll take out a rope and then like a crowbar and be like, this is supposed to be the construction worker sort of thing. He's supposed to be sweaty and like good to go. So I'm a little bit
The
confused.
dude is just glaring at you.
Alright.
They've
Let
got
him-
his image
let him
in
go,
mind.
let him
It's
go.
Fine. It's common courtesy. Consent is key. Yeah.
You got this, Kallen. You got it.
I just
Alright.
want to smile at everybody, and
Oh my god.
I've made no comment.
Alright, so, he takes you to the back, Kallen. There's a little doorway to the left of the stage, and he leads you back there. There's about 8 different, areas for you to, like, get all dressed up and make sure that you're looking good, lots of mirrors and stuff. As you
This part I
enter, you see
actually really enjoy.
you can see that there are a bunch of pirates back here currently trying to look fabulous as they're about to go strut their stuff outside. Roll me a perception check. Alright. Yeah, you don't necessarily see anything too out of the ordinary here. There is he leads you over to one of the booths and sits you down. He's just like, alright, Cedric's gonna help you get dressed, and then you're gonna be heading out. You're going to be called, you're gonna strut your stuff, then you're gonna come back and wait until you're called next time. We might call you to go out and be a waiter, and we might go tell you to go to the back when you're not on stage, alright?
I just nod.
Alright, good. Alright, Cedric, get over here. And a Triton comes your way. He's very muscular, sort of thin build, but still rippling. He comes over. Alright, we're gonna get you nice and looking great. And he'll proceed to make you start looking good, getting you all dressed up. Now, back to the original group. You guys are standing pretty much in the doorway. You can see that the bar is over to the top right. What would you guys like to do?
Hey, guys, I'm gonna go get a drink because I think I need one. And anyone else want to come?
I'm coming
Hell
along.
yes.
her special.
Yeah, we need to get that too. Cord,
Right.
do you drink? I don't know.
Not right now.
Alright.
Yeah.
Do you want to just stay here to keep an eye out, I guess?
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Alright. I head over to the bar.
Bring you something back? I bring you
No,
some rum
I'm good.
back.
Not like a water?
For sure.
Some water or something?
Yeah, I don't think I trust the water in this place.
By the way, how are you feeling? I think you got kind of messed up that fight too.
No. I actually... Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Let's see.
The token begs to differ.
Yeah, I'm not doing too hot, but it'll be okay for now.
Are you sure? I guess we can maybe take a short rest while we're talking to her.
Yeah, would that count as a short rest, Clark?
Yeah, if you're going to talk with her, you can wait for her to finish her drink and everything.
Sure. Or while we're talking to her can kind of count as a short rest, maybe? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We'll head over to the bar.
Alright, so you guys head over to the bar. There is there's a woman behind currently serving drinks. Just a normal human pirate lady. What can I get for you guys?
I slap a gold piece on the table and I say, a round of whatever this will buy for us.
New recruits. Yep. I can give you some dwarven stout ale for that much. And she'll take the gold and she'll start filling up some mugs for you guys.
Once she comes back with it, Cicero will lay some on the table and ask for her special.
Oh. How many did you put down?
Like 5?
Honey, you're gonna need to multiply this by 10.
Yeah.
Her has a very large special.
I should have guessed. You're right. I put down 50.
Alright, she takes a 50 gold, puts it under, and then she goes to the back for a second, and then you see her. This is a very small woman, but she has an entire huge keg barrel on her shoulders that she just plops down on that she brings around and plops it down next to you and makes sort of like a thud. Alright, there you go.
Thank you.
Damn.
Much obliged. I'm gonna get cold. Yeah.
I just downed
I'm super
my
rough. You want me to carry it?
my beer ale.
Parry, I don't want you to get crushed, love.
Hey, can I catch Cord's eye? Is he looking over here?
Is Cord looking over there?
I mean, anytime Cord's in an unfamiliar place, his eyes would never stay in one place for long.
Sure, but is he like, I don't know, glancing over every now and then?
Well, he'd be scanning the entire area, so he'd be looking over there every once in a while.
I'm just gonna, if I catch his eye, I'll motion him over here.
And I'll head over and be like, what's up?
Hey, you think you can carry that? I'll help out.
Yeah, I can carry that, right, Clark?
It looks very big. You'll have to roll me athletics check.
Oops, wrong thing.
You try to deceive
Really?
the barrel into rolling itself. You
Really?
try lifting the barrel, and you cannot even push it to its side, and the
I'll-
barkeep comes over. Oh, honey, here, let me help you out. And
I'll
she, like,
help him out too.
She, She tips it over to the side. It seems like it's been very well structured so that you can just roll it. So
Oh,
she
bless
just
you.
places it on the side. All right, that should help out.
I'll help.
All right, Cord, as you like try to do it, she pushes it over, and Perry just immediately, just like with amazing halfling force, just like pushes it right on out of the bar.
I kind of pat Cord on the back and say, "It's okay. She has the lower center of gravity. She's got the leverage."
So yeah, Perry, you can bring it outside and wheel it over to the stables if you want.
Before I leave, I called the waitress and say, "How much for another one of those?"
Another 50 gold pieces.
No, not the empty mug in my hand. I'll point to it.
Oh, for just one, that'd be like 2 silver.
Could I have another one, please?
Yep.
And I
Or
will
is you
give
another dwarven stout?
I will give 50 gold for another barrel for her.
All right, you get another barrel, and she like plops it down. She's like, "Need me to help you bring this over, hun?"
I am just not going to respond because you are evil Clark and make me roll for everything.
Oh no!
Ari doesn't even need to push it over. Ari just lifts it up in front of you
Shoulder,
and
heck
just
yeah.
carries it out.
Oh no!
Powerful women, yes.
Rachel just comes in and shows up Cord immediately.
So the waitress, the barkeep, just like smirks at Cord. It's just like, looks like you didn't need to wait for your little halfling friend to bring it out for you.
I leave.
All right. So you guys bring it on over to the stable. I'll move you guys over there. And Aaron, you're gonna be heading over to the stables as well. I don't know why I didn't grab your character. There we go. There you are. Cord and Cicero and Thaddeus, are you heading over to the stables, or are you gonna stay here?
I'm gonna stay in the bar waiting for Kallen.
All right. Cord.
I'll head over.
All right. And Cicero.
Yeah, heading over.
Ooh. Boom. All right. So I'm gonna roll a d2 to see who we're gonna start off with for this. All right. So, Kallen, you
I can't
you
wait for
hear
this.
you have been this sorry. Cedric has poofed you up. He's made your hair into a pompadour. He has given you a nice leather jacket and some pants that he tells you, like, in the middle of your song, you're gonna tear these off. They're gonna be really easy to do. You have some nice you got some things on you, a G-string, and you were not around for this, but on the back of your leather jacket, you do notice that there is a symbol on it. Seems as though it's like a drake or something.
Have I seen this symbol before?
I don't think you've ever been to Tantamar, so I don't think
I
so.
don't think so either.
Oh my god.
Um,
Barry!
do I have Do I have like the rest of my gear? Like what do I have on me? other than
No,
changed
no,
clothes?
you only have the leather jacket, a black shirt, the rip-away pants, and the G-string.
Do I still have my rings on? Any like jewelry or anything?
Yeah, you got the rings and stuff on, but
Okay.
no armor, no weapons, just that. And then you'll hear over the it's some guys using thaumaturgy and says, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a new recruit, but he's from the destroyed Tantamar. So how about we give him some love? Give it up, or Butch the Tunnel Drake."
I know. Oh my
Oh,
god.
I'm about to flip
Yes!
out.
And,
He does not like that.
and Cedric's just like, all right, come on, go.
Okay, if he's like shoving me on stage, I stumble onto stage.
Somewhere I'm just
Inspiration, Perry.
willing all of my energy towards Kallen right now.
I believe in a thing called love. I believe in you.
Okay, and
I also
give me
believe in
one
life after
second.
love.
Here's your song.
There's something inside to say.
Okay.
I really don't think it's strong enough, no. You believe in
All
love.
right. So
Snakes rule.
give me a performance check, Kallen.
Please
As
get a
you
nat
start
20.
to-
Please.
Oh, please.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yes,
All right.
okay.
You come on out. You like feel the beat. You just start step into it. You go around the pole. Everyone is like cheering you on and everything. You get some silvers and some coppers thrown your way. Is there
Do they hurt?
anything? A little bit. Is there anything you would like to do during this?
Well, first off, is as let's see, what did we just do? What is like on stage? What is the area that I'm around? Like, what do I have around me? Is there any like props or like is there
Oh,
like,
yeah,
stage
there-
or anything?
There's a couple props. You can see that there are little fake pistols. There's a whip. There's a whistle. And then there are some shades for like just glasses that just have a black lens on them. You pretty much become blind when you wear them, but you look super cool.
If I have dark vision, can I still see, or is it literally just
No, it's
the
literally
whole point
just
of these is just to blind
Yes.
you?
yes, because there's
Oh.
no such things as sunglasses, or else every brow would want them. So
This is just a handkerchief
no,
in front of my face. Okay.
it's, yeah.
Is there like drapery or something along the
Oh
wall?
yeah, there's lights from the wall. There's cloth and linens that go across the wall to add aesthetic and everything. Do you want to try to reach up for it?
Well, how high up? Like,
It's
I'm-
pretty high. It's about 10 feet up.
how do you expect me to reach that?
They don't make it for short people.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
sorry.
wait, Kallen. Don't you have like the spider climb thing?
Yeah,
That's
but
like
if I
your
do
whole
that-
thing.
I need, like, once I do that, like, I can't fight.
Listen,
I mean, I can, but like,
This
I'm on.
is your fight.
So
You're on a new
I
start,
want
And there's a
I can't
pole
help you.
right there for you to climb on.
Spider-Man kiss somebody.
You could always try to acrobatics check to climb up the
That was my
pole.
pep talk to Kallen, by the way.
That was probably what I was gonna do. But I want to see like the drapes that you had mentioned. Is there like a rope holding them where if I like cut the rope somehow the drape would like close on the stage?
Uh, yes, there is.
Okay. Then what I would probably do is, as I'm sort of like surveying I would look at like all the people in front of the stage while I guess I'm just dancing around. Are people like at
Gyrating?
tables? Like, what does that look like?
What was that?
Are people like at tables? What does it look like? What does the
Yeah.
audience look like?
So there's like one or two people that are actually at the stage, but most of the people are sitting at tables near the stage.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are they like eating or drinking or anything? They're just sitting there.
There's a long table that's further down from the main stage that everyone's just eating at. It appears like a couple of like 4-person tables. They're really just drinking there and watching.
Okay. Well, I guess what I would do is I'm trying to find someone out on the stage that may like looks like they're more important, so that at the end of all this I can say I did something worthwhile and try and talk to them later.
Well, I guess we'll have to get some attention because the only person that you can see that might be interesting, there's 2 people. There's one at the end of the long table that's eating. He looks like he's decorated in a lot more impressive pirate's gear. Big hat. Doesn't match the description of ink. Might match the description of what's his face, Raphael, but you can't quite tell. And then there's also what you can only imagine is the manager off in his office. So if you want to get his attention, you're gonna have to stir up something.
Okay. What I'd like to do is climb the pole and then do like a swan dive off, but use the feather fall ring, so I kind of like slow motion fall and rip the pants off as I'm falling.
All right, so
Oh my god.
give
yes.
me an acrobatics check to climb up the pole. Acrobatics or
Yeah.
athletics. Ooh,
Yes.
very nice. So as you do so, you're just doing all these flips and stuff around the pole. More people like come up and they start they come onto the stage. More people take attention. You can see people at the long table are starting to look at you. I want you to give me a performance check with advantage as you descend with the feather fall.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice. As you do so, you just do this swan dive, and everyone's like, oh, "No!" And people like to get ready to catch you, but then you just start to gracefully float down, and a lot of them look perplexed. Then you just slide on your knees. And you rip off the pants right in front of a couple guys. 2 of them pass out immediately.
Oh my god.
And pretty much the entire place have rushed the stage now, throwing golds and silver pieces. You can even see a couple of platinums actually.
Damn.
And
If I was closer,
The
I would...
breadwinner of the group.
you can see that the man at the end of the long table is still at the long table sitting in his seat, but he's looking at you and he's giving you a smile, a smirk, and he's like he's just nodding his head. And then you hear door open from the office and you see a large portly man like step out for a second. He's wearing a large jacket. He's wearing some just normal glasses, and he takes them off and he's just like squinting at you and he's looking at everyone. And he goes over to the bouncer and he starts whispering to him, and the bouncer whispers back, and they both nod in agreement. And you hear the announcer, "Oh, that was probably the best new recruit we have seen so far in the past, dear God, probably 5 years. or really, ever since this even started. Congratulations, Butch the Tunnel Snake. We know that you are gonna be a favorite here for a long time. Give it up for
Sorry,
Butch
just
the
had to
Tunnel
leave
Snake,
it.
bro,
Super
everyone. And everyone's cheering for you. More gold and platinum are being thrown out, and the bouncer comes over to you and he's like, "All right, good job. Go pick up your winnings and then head to the back. We'll call the manager wants to talk to you for a second."
I nod, and then I want to try and keep the whistle and the whip with me and all that stuff. Just not make a big deal out of it, but I'm holding it as I collect my earnings, I guess.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Yes.
He does it seductively.
All right, so yeah, as you do so, people aren't looking at your hands. That's all I'm gonna say.
Good.
As you take off the whip and the whistle and everything. So, you head onto the back.
How much gold did I get?
So I'll roll for that.
Okay.
You did very good. So let me do that right now.
Because Kallen never wants to do this again.
What's Thaddeus doing?
Staring. And enjoy them.
Thank you for the clarification.
I wanted to get closer so I could prestidigitation, like set off a little shower of sparks, but
He
Wow,
didn't need
you
it.
made a good amount of money, Kallen, as you get 47 gold pieces and 21 platinum pieces.
This is a question for Kallen. Where are you putting all of that?
I roll it into the pants. The pants I ripped off, I'm kind of using as like a
Pouch.
little
Just a
pouch. Yeah.
pouch.
You're just
Alright.
picking up the
Cool.
pants you just ripped off? Alright, nice. Nice.
Oh, I gotta keep those too. That's part of the outfit. Okay, I guess if that's all bundled, then I would get myself off stage quickly.
All right. So you get off stage, you head to the back. Let me change the music back. But yeah, everyone in the back, you see a lot of people of the pirates who are like, fresh blood, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm still the best bitch out there. And other people who are like patting on the back, saying that you did a great job and everything. And you head on back to your little booth, and a portly man, as you know, is the manager, walks up to you. "Hey, kid, I think you did pretty good out there today. Name's Oliver Whitfield. I'm the manager of this establishment."
I just nod at him.
Yeah. Well, I think that you did a pretty good job out there, and that you're gonna be a very good asset for me. So, just tell me how I can keep you happy, my friend.
Give me the rest of the day off, and we'll discuss our terms tomorrow morning.
Oh, kid, you're already pushing your luck. Now listen, I want you to be happy. I want you to have a good time out here. But I also need to make money off of you. So, here's the thing. You're still gonna work your shift today.
Are there other people around when we're talking, or is it just like us two?
It's you and the bouncer, and you can see that Cedric is sort of listening in from his booth.
Okay. Okay, he's still talking. I just wanted to know who else was around.
So, listen, I can help you out a little bit. Sure, I can give you longer breaks, I suppose, as long as you keep bringing that fire that you did. But I can't let you have the day off. You can come talk to me in my office if you want to talk more about this, but for right now, I can help you out by giving you a little bit of a longer break, I suppose, but you're a very hot commodity already, so...
I just stick my hand out and I point toward his office and I kind of like motion like if he wants to talk now, we can talk now.
Alright, let's go. And while you are off doing that, let's move over to the other group with the majority of the people. And Thaddeus, you firsthand witnessed all of this. Yeah, so feel happy for that.
How does Thaddeus react to all of this? Like,
It's one of Kallen's skills, apparently. I'm learning new things every day.
Too bad it was only Thaddeus that saw that. Nobody will believe him.
Yeah.
Why are you telling me this?
honestly, it's just too bad Cicero didn't see it.
Alright, so Cicero, Cord, Aaron, Perry, and Ari, you are over at the stable, and you can see that her is currently just like sitting down, hanging with the horses and everything. She's just petting them. Oh, hey! You brought me some ale! Oh, you brought me 2 ales!
That's
think-
right, yeah.
I think
Yes,
And
we
she,
did.
like,
wouldn't Perry
She,
get
like,
there
picks
first,
up-
and then Ari, and then me, and then kind of
Yeah,
trickled in.
She picks up Ari and Perry and just squeezes them in for a big hug. You guys are great! Whoa! This is awesome! Oh, I can get twice as strong.
As I enter the stable, I look around to see if anyone else is around.
Great.
You look around, it seems like the majority of the people are currently outside around the little battle arena. There's only really one guy that's in here. He's currently just on a grindstone, working on some horseshoes.
Okay. Is the fighting pit like actually that close, or is it like a little farther away?
It is.
So like it's 10 feet away. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, she just immediately grabs one, presses like her thumb into it, and the lid pops, and she pulls it off and starts drinking.
I offer the mug that I brought from the brothel, and I hold it up and I say, "Cheers."
Cheers! And she like clinks it. I would need you to give me either dexterity or strength saving throw. All right, you felt like she was just gonna knock your thing right out of your hand, but you are able to make sure that it doesn't just shatter or anything.
Got it. I take a drink.
And yeah, she just starts downing hers. That's good. So, you wanted some more help?
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of glance at Cicero and Perry because I'm not really sure what to do here, but yeah, we're just kind of here on kind of an errand, I suppose. Would you say you're, I don't know, really attached to all the guys here?
I'm attached to my sissy, but that's about it.
Boy.
Yeah, I mean, the captain's been treating me nice too. He's a really nice guy. And let me bring out a token for her, actually.
Giant woman.
I'm kind of glancing at Cicero saying help, by the way.
Yeah. If the player had more of a brain in them right now, oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Anyway.
She does not have a second head, mind you.
Or third.
Or third. So, Yeah.
Like our whole deal was to kill Ink, right? Like that's our thing. That's
Kill,
our
kill,
character.
kill, capture. But yeah.
Kill capture. Awesome.
I think the main goal is to find evidence that he's working with Mika.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Have you been working with the captain for a really long time? I'd say he's rather famous, yeah.
Yeah, ever since Captain found me, he's been helping me out.
Well, that's really nice of him. Wow.
Found you? How did he? Sorry, I'm just curious. How did he find you?
Let me double check her backstory.
You don't have to tell me. I'm sorry. I'm just curious. I don't mean to pry.
Oh, she didn't have that.
You get to come up with it now.
My sissy, when she was disbanded from Rygar's fleet, she went over. Ink offered her a hand to, to deal with his crew and everything, and she wanted me to have a nice, comfortable place to live. So, I joined up. And now I'm here, and he made me one of his generals, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And a good thing you did for your sister. Nobody wants to be unemployed for a long time, yeah?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So, I don't mean to pry or anything close, but I noticed in the strip club and just around, Captain Ink seems to be doing really, really well for himself. I know you. There's always traders around that have really good loot, but is he working with anyone, or is it all individual?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, I don't know too much about it, but usually we drop by an island before we head out sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what he does there. I just think that's where he hides some of his treasure. Like, he can't just be having it all here, can he?
Well, yeah,
He's a
but
smart
like,
captain, so he usually buries it.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Does he go in by himself? That seems a bit. I would. I mean, if I were a captain, I would want you to come with me because you're big and strong and wonderful.
Oh, stop it! She just slaps you on the arm.
Ow.
Yeah, let me roll something.
Yeah.
If character sheet will open up, we'll just see if this will hit. Oh, why didn't you roll the attack, you dummy?
It's probably gonna hit. Oh, my mage armor is actually still up. That's a thing.
Let's attack, please. No, doesn't want to do the attack. Why are you being dumb, Volos? You dummy. Anyway, maybe no, maybe this is odd. This is very odd. She smacked you, and you take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Well, let me double check if it does hit.
Okay.
Because it might not.
It will.
It does.
Mhm.
She smacks you on the arm, and you take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Ow. He doesn't say ow audibly, but it's like.
I'm sorry, and she
No, you
reaches
don't
to her
apologize.
pack and gives you a healing potion.
Oh,
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, you're the best. You're great.
Oh, stop it.
You know,
But
if you don't,
no, as to your question, no, the really only one that he brings with him is Raphael, and he's a real snob.
A snob? That's no good.
Yeah, he's all quiet and edgy. He's dumb.
Well, no one likes an edgelord. I remember someone telling me that a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
if you don't mind me saying so, you seem like a lot nicer than a lot of the other, pirates we've run into.
Well, Mama taught me right.
That's for sure. I can see it. I don't know. Just I was maybe thinking you might want to settle down in an area where you don't have to fight and steal things all the time. You know?
Honest fighting is fun. Then absolutely
Fighting is fun. And that's why I stayed on for so long. Because I really like beating the crap out of anyone it sinks me on. It's really fun.
I see.
But like, listen to them scream and everything. Like, sometimes it's fun, but sometimes my stomach hurts a little bit. Are any of you doctors? Is that normal?
Well,
Ori actually is really well versed in healing and that, so I don't know if that's normal. What do you think, Ori?
Oh, okay. Can you take a look at my stomach? Here, let me go do something. She like gets up and she heads into the arena, and immediately people make room for her. And she comes over and picks up this little guy in the cloak.
Oh god, you had killed someone. Oh, no.
as soon as she's out of ear, I think she's out of earshot. I'll turn to the group and say, "All right, guys, how are we gonna get her on our side? What's the plan? Do we have a plan here?"
Listen, if Regalport's got a fighting arena, I could really see her working there. They don't really kill people, but you could still beat them up pretty well.
I mean, she has a fighting arena here. I don't. What do we have that she would want?
I think it's a the death sort of thing. She could make a lot more money. I don't know. I'm a bit out in the middle with nothing but no Roger out here.
As you guys are
Harry
talking, she
Cord?
like lifts up the man in the cloak, and he's like, "No, her, please don't!" And she just punches him right in the face, and he's not dead, but he's like groaning in pain, like, "Oh!" And she looks over to Ari. It's just like, "You see, when I hurt him, I feel good," and then she puts a hand to her stomach. But this feels a little bit bad. And she just drops him, and he falls onto the ground. She comes on back.
He's not dead, right, Clark?
No, he's not, but you can obviously see that a couple pirates come over and immediately drag him away.
Now, you were holding back, weren't you?
Well, a little.
That's alright, it's experimental. What do you think, Gary?
Wow, I'm impressed.
Oh, really? Thank you.
It's more about the stomach, but yeah.
Where does she point when she says it hurts?
To her stomach.
I think I know what you're talking about.
So,
Right.
yeah, do you know why?
I think it's because it's easy and it's fun to kill people. Like I have people and you have people, right? You got your sister, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, even if my people really like fighting or dead, that would be totally sad. So you can have that thought of it's fun to fight people and beat them up, but if they're dead, the person is dead, and that would make that person sad, and that kind of makes me sad, and sad feelings kind of sit in your stomach, you know?
That's really fair point, Perry. Yeah, that might be a problem.
So, the reason why I get a bad thing in my stomach is because I don't want people hurting my friend.
Yeah, because you might be hurting them, and they've got friends, but you've got your people, because they're your friend. So what happens if, like, your sister got really hurt? Then you'd be really, really sad, yeah?
Yeah.
Sad first and angry. I would be really angry. If I had a sister, I think I'd be really angry and really sad, all mixed up, and that really hurts the stomach.
Yeah, you're right. So I'm hurting people, and because they have friends and I have friends, I feel bad for them when I hurt them.
Yeah! Oh my god, that makes so much sense, huh? Doesn't that make more sense?
I think it does, and then as
Just fighting, you know,
yeah,
just fighting, they can get better. And then, you know, everybody has a good fight sometimes. But if, you know, if they're dead, they can't get better.
mhm. As you guys are talking,
Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
you hear a large creature coming up behind you guys.
Oh, got balls.
And as you turn around, you see a larger than her woman step out in front of you all. Her, did you just beat up one of our crewmates? A little bit. Damn it, her. What have I told you about? They break too easily, and she like walks over and slams one of her shields down on this guy. He immediately just like crumbles under it and starts crying out. You don't attack the small folk. Ink will get pissed, and he'll get angry at me, which means I'll get angry at you. I'm sorry, sister. I'll make sure not to do it again. Yeah. Who are your new friends? And she like stares down at you all.
Hello.
Are you new recruits?
Yeah, you got it.
You could say that.
Hers is kind of showing us around. It was really nice of her, actually.
Would you like to join us?
She like looks and sees the barrels. She's like, "Her, are you drinking on the job again?" And like her like immediately puts the barrels behind her. No, these are full of hay. You five, you are all new recruit. Then did you come here from the Tantamar ship? Speak up.
I've had some ale. I got confused from my tip.
We came from the mining town down south. We were getting reassigned, so we're not like new, you know.
Oh. I never heard about a new recruits coming from the mining town.
We're not much of anybody.
I need Aaron to roll me this check.
Shit.
Perception or persuasion?
Deception.
Oh, deception. I was like, perception.
Dice don't fail me now.
She is gonna roll a
Yet
thing.
again, why is lying always our first choice?
What else can we do? What else can we do?
I don't know if she's super clever and will like give us a false lead. We'll be like, yeah, we're from the Tantamar ship. There is no Tantamar ship. Ah, shit.
Yeah.
This is
Wow.
turning out any better.
That's a bad oh wow.
Should I use my? I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right, go ahead.
I don't. That doesn't seem like something that I can overcome.
You've already said that, yeah. So, I was about to say she rolled a nat 20.
Fuck me. Really, Clark? Really?
She picks you up, Aaron. And she's like squeezing you, and she says, "All right. So you're telling me, the quartermaster of this entire crew, that there was a regiment of soldiers coming this way I was not informed about?" And she squeezed a little bit harder.
No. There was something unexpected happened in the town. We just came. We couldn't send word.
Mom, I'm really, really sorry. It burned.
Slaughter swamp burned down.
It burned down.
Yeah. Oh.
She like squeezes you hard, and this is actually going to be dealing damage now.
Oh
So
fuck.
she does so. You take 7 bludgeoning damage as she just starts squeezing you more. She will take you and basically just throw you to the ground. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Nope.
That is no, so you will be taking an extra. Because of the force of this, you'll be taking 13 bludgeoning damage, and you are prone on the
Christ.
ground.
Am I able to run over to Aaron at this point?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, alright.
They're large creatures, so you can get under them. And right now, her is a friend. Ra, on the other hand.
Okay, so Ari nudges over to Aaron and hugs him while, doing her Healy thing. Because Healy thing.
I should say for the duration, Cicero is going to, like, the expression he's going to wear is one that looks incredibly confused.
She is just like looking at all of you. Alright, you're gonna tell me right now why you're all here. And I don't want any bullshit.
I'm just gonna lay on the ground and moan a little bit.
Just like glaring to all of you.
It might have been a little bit unofficial us coming here, because the mining town sucks and this place is awesome and it has cool people like you and her and there's a brothel.
Is the mining town the one that burned down? That's right. Yes.
Slaughter Swamp burned down.
Slaughter Swamp.
That's what I said.
Give Perry, give me a deception check at disadvantage.
But it was
It was kind of true,
true.
but it's kind of true, but you're still hiding information. Deception is about subterfuge and keeping away information, not only just lying. So I'll need a deception check. But given your past deception checks, I know that you'll do great with this one.
Stop jinxing me right the heck now, son. Hold on.
Oh fuck.
Stop
You-
jinxing me right the heck now. You jinxed me, son.
It's with disadvantage.
Heck.
Roll again.
Heck!
Alright?
You did just get inspiration though, so you could use it to re-roll that crappy one.
Oh,
Yeah, I did give you inspiration.
Oh,
so
we're
you'll
gonna need it.
So roll. Okay.
Oh.
There's no possible way she could beat that.
Oh
So
my god.
she like squints down at you, and she starts to lift you up, Perry. And she brings you up to eye level. She's just glaring at you, and then she gives the slightest smile. Of course, you didn't want to stay down there. It's full of little shits who don't know how to wield a sword. You look tougher. That one survived me spiking him, so he's pretty tough.
You can see our hesitancy now, Mum. Sorry about all that.
Well, first of all, if you... Well, it sounds to me like you're deserting your post, but honestly, I cannot blame you for that. Don't tell Ink, but honestly, I think that the more southern cities are full of lazy good-for-nothings. So,
Absolutely.
if you
Looks
come
like
here,
your fault.
you guys say that you're from Slaughter Swamp, and that you came from the mining village, too.
Yeah.
Well,
we're moving
You
up in the
survived
world,
the-
slowly but steadily.
you survived the travel from Slaughter Swamp, so you're already better than those schmucks that are already over there, just growing fatter and fatter each day.
Heh.
Alright, but you'll still need to prove something to me. Because obviously, I can't just let you guys stay here just because you want to come here. She'll look over to the people in the circle, and she'll just yell, "Move!" And the guy that's just crumpled on, he starts crawling away. The other three, like, pull the dude aside. She's gonna walk inside and say, "Alright, we're gonna have a little spar. You can prove to me that you guys can hurt me, then maybe I might accept you here. So come on inside."
What's the terms then? First blood?
I'll decide when I'm done fighting. And if you guys can survive as long as I want, then you can join. How's that?
Magic? No magic? I don't know.
Well, one-on-one? I mean, you have to give us better terms.
All of you.
I stagger to my feet and take out my bow.
Use magic?
I cast Mage Armor. Here we
If
go.
you use magic, use whatever the hell you want. Doubt you're gonna beat me.
I cast Mage Armor.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Brett has to leave real quick. No.
No. Shit.
I imagine this is the layout.
Oh, yeah, you right.
I'll be right here.
Behind her.
Alright, I want everyone to roll for initiative.
Can we wait for Brett? We kind of need him.
Balls. You did catch that I cast Marriage Armor before we started,
Oh,
right,
whoops.
Clark?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay,
Awesome.
15. Clark, can you change mine to 15? I forgot
Yeah.
to put advantage on.
Yep. And we'll wait for Brett for the time being.
Do giants
So you guys
count as humanoids, by the way?
what?
Do giants
No,
count as
they're their own
humanoids?
club. They're all their own
Okay,
class.
okay.
They're
Gotcha.
their
Yeah,
own
they're their own
giant.
thing.
Never mind.
So no hold person, only hold monster.
Shit.
Anyway,
Totes
while
break.
y'all are reading up, let's head on back to the real attraction, which will be Kallen. As
I have accidentally cloned myself. Sorry about that.
I will delete one,
One, but oh,
and I'll add and give you the 20. There we
okay.
go.
Thank you.
Alright, so, Kallen, actually, let's head over to what Thaddeus is doing. Because, Thaddeus, you've had some time you're just chilling out in here. You heard a little bit of a ruckus outside, but, not too much.
It's probably just father acting up.
Father isn't...
He doesn't know that. He doesn't believe in that.
So, Thaddeus, what is going on with you?
There's not really much for me to do right now, so I'll just wait for Kallen.
Alright. Kallen, you are hanging out with the manager in his office. You can see that there's a large chest to your right there. He sits you in a chair on the opposite side of his desk. And he's just like looking you over. Alright, so what exactly do you want out of this? I'm here to make you happy. So go ahead, tell me what's gonna make you happy.
Can I have a pen and paper?
Of course. And he gives out a notepad and a pen for you. Place it in front of you.
Okay. In Thieves' Cant? Can I scrawl in Thieves' Cant, right? That's not just a talking thing?
Yeah, you can do symbols and thieves can't.
I want to write in Thieves' Can. I'm interested in ink personally.
Alright, you hand it over, and it probably just says something of, I want some nice healthcare benefits and stuff. But
Do I get dental?
he looks up to you and he says, alright. And he'll get up and he will close the door. And he'll close the door and he'll look over to you. Listen, kid. Not a lot of people get to talk to Captain A. Very busy man. So, why exactly do you want to be assigned? Why do you want to talk to him?
Is there like a chair or something? Are we sitting down?
Yeah, you're sitting down right now, and he's walking back over to his seat. Well, waddling back over to his seat.
I want to sit back in my chair and just kind of like cross one leg over the other and say he's powerful, and I like that.
Kid, I don't care what gets you off. Just I need to. Ink only comes here some of the time, and I always give him the best that we have. Now you were good, but you're not the best. So you're gonna have to prove to me a little bit more why you want to talk to him, why you want to be assigned to him.
I'll go up to his desk and put my hands on the desk and look him straight in the eye and make him roll a charisma check, please.
All right, charisma check. Pretty good at these, sort of. Does a 21 pass.
Oh, wow, he's really good. Okay.
He just glares back at you, and you stood up on the chair so that you could get to the height of the desk, and he sort of just like puts his hands on the desk and pushes your face back so that you sit back down in the chair. All right, listen, buddy. Just because you think that you're hot shit does not mean you're jack shit to me. So how about you have an attitude check? I can find anyone to do your job. You show promise. That's why I'm trying to be nice to you. But you come in here demanding that you want to talk to Captain Ink, and then you try to intimidate me? I'm Oliver fucking Whitfield. Who the hell are you?
I sit back down. I go, okay, fine. Fine, it's your place. I don't mind. I'll take a back seat. What can you offer me? Why would I stay here?
Well, first of all, not like you can leave. This is a nice way to get money while you're not going out on a mission. And seeing as how good you were out there, I doubt you want to leave this place, so I'm your only way of making money. That's not out with Captain Ink. I don't know what your abilities are out at sea, but it's obvious that a newbie isn't gonna be sailing with Ink anytime soon. So, if you want to talk to Captain Ink, and you want to keep this job, you're gonna have to be the one to persuade me why I should help you.
Well, what do you need? I mean, you already run this place. You have money. It doesn't look like Captain Ink bothers you. I don't even understand why you still come out and talk to the little people like me.
He snorts and he hawks a loogie over in a little trash bin. Well, you see, Ink has, this place has been running pretty well, but Ink barely brings in any new people. So, here's the thing. I am going to need you to, help me out a little bit. I need Ink to bring in more recruits. You want to talk to Ink about God knows whatever. So how about this? If I get you to talk with Ink, can you tell me with absolute certainty that you can get him to bring more people into here?
What kind of people?
Any people. Women, men, hell, I'll take children too, fucking perverts.
As customers, or do you want them to work here?
Either ones. I don't care. I need customers and I need workers. That's it.
Okay. So you set up a meeting, and you want me to push this for him?
No. What's gonna happen is that next time Ink wants to come in here, I'll assign you to be his waiter and to be his handyman. Whatever he needs, you do. He wants a lap dance, you give him a hell of a lap dance. He wants a drink, you give him the best drink that you can. And when you're doing this, you try to push this agenda. Don't try to annoy him. That's one of his pet peeves. Only do so doesn't seem like he's busy, or doesn't seem like he's irritated. Got it?
Of course. When can we expect to see Ink back around here?
Well, he just arrived, luckily enough. So he's bound to come in here at any point today. So, if you want to have a talk with him, you better get that ass right back onto stage and wait. That is all I'm gonna offer you.
Okay. And what if I do get Ink to agree to this? What do I get then?
If you get Ink to agree to this, keep you on, make you as happy as you want with whatever you want. Because obviously, I'm already helping you out. Try to talk with Ink.
Oh,
So,
I'm very appreciative. But
damn
if
well
you're
should be.
getting me into the room with Ink, who's to say I don't just do whatever I want? I'm talking with Ink, you're not.
If you want to do whatever you want, go right ahead. It's not like you have any dirt on me, buddy. And then on top of that, if you do try to do anything with Ink that might ruin my reputation, who's he gonna believe?
No, I
The
don't need to
little
ruin your
kid that
reputation.
just came in here, or me?
I just don't have to talk to him about whatever you're asking me. That's what I'm saying. If you put me in a
Buddy, have you
conversation with him,
seen the amount of people that I have around here?
sure. I think you can do way better though.
Whatever the
You have the
hell.
space.
I can listen in on whatever the hell I want, kid. So if you don't push my agenda, then you're gonna be the one that pays for it.
All right,
Got it?
all right. So when do we meet?
Whenever Ink gets here, which might be right now as you're flapping your mouth instead of flapping that ass on stage. Now get going.
I take a look at his office one more time, and then I just walk out. Do I see anything like of anything that stands out in his office aside from that chest?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
I was just saying compared to others. It's a little cold. Stop sobbing and complaining to me about how freezing cold and miserable you are. You don't know the meaning of the word miserable. What?
Yeah, why are you so miserable?
I'm so confused as to why this is happening right now because my headphones are plugged in. And
Try
So-
just like unplugging him and plugging him back in. Might help.
pretend I never did that and go on.
With that check, you can notice that not only does he have a picture of her on his desk that he has a heart around, but you also see him I say picture, but it's more of a portrait, kind of, that he has just sitting on his desk. One of her, and then one of him and a small girl, both with like big smiles on their face.
So as I leave and I like crack the door open, I want to close the door again slowly and kind of look back at him. What if I got you a signature of hers?
He like looks down to the picture and like places it down. Get out of here.
Her and I are friends.
Her's friends with everyone.
So why are you hiding the picture? Why don't you tell her how you feel?
Listen, buddy. I don't know who you think you are. You can walk in here and tell me how to deal with my own shit. I suggest you don't.
I'll just shrug and smile at him and walk back out.
All right. Okay. Now that that's over,
Fight
you'll
time.
you'll head back and do your sexy dance moves and stuff. Now it is fight time. 3, 4, 5. All right, everyone is ready to go. Yeah. All right, so Perry, as the fight begins,
Hey.
Raw gets out her, brings out both her giant shields and just clinks them together and looks at you, gives you a smile. All right, little one, try it.
That sounds like fun. Okay. Where is my thingy? Sorry, the button is not doing what it is supposed to do. I mean, you know I'm gonna Eldritch Blaster, but I want to actually do it myself, and it's not loading. So hold on.
I feel ya.
Happened, but I want to do it anyway.
All right, a 9 will not hit as it just bounces off of the shields. A 25 will hit, dealing 10 damage.
Oh, darn.
And
Finally, someone actually is hitting me.
I know this is great. Come on, Cord, let's do it. I'm gonna.
Wait, that was the first move. What?
I'm gonna inspire Cord.
Well, she means like generally no one really hits her.
I don't know that.
Well, I mean, you're the one who asked. Bardic Inspiration for Cord.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're up.
Okay. So I am going to cast Bless. At 2nd level. I don't know why they didn't give me a choice.
All right.
And then everyone but myself.
All right. Awesome.
So
Do you
y'all
have any
fuckers
bonus
blessed.
actions?
No. Everybody's pretty much at full health right now, right?
Yep,
Just
except for Aaron.
Uh,
But you
I'm
already
fine.
cast a
I'm fine.
spell.
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Okay.
Aaron, you're up.
A hunter's mark. First.
All right. What's the save gonna be? I mean,
There's
which
no
one are you
save.
gonna- Oh, that's the one for Hex.
There's only one person, right?
Yeah.
There's hunter's mark. Don't worry about the damage.
Okay, so
Yeah. And then I'll move over to the edge and take 2 shots.
all right. Oh,
Well
that's
done.
a definite hit, and that's
Well
a hit. Very
done.
nice.
Oh
So-
my god.
There's 13, 20, 26, 31, 33 damage.
This is why I don't bother to inspire Aaron.
Though it doesn't look like all your damage went all there, but it definitely did some.
Good to note.
Thanks for picking me
I
up.
say you guys are already starting to impress me. At
Don't
least
pick
some of
people
you.
up.
All right, Cicero, you're up.
Great. So I got this feeling. Don't know if it's irrational or not, but it's the feeling is go big or go home. So we're just kind of gonna go at it and then hope for the best. I'm casting fireball, but it's not in this circle. I'm mapping the other circle out. So I really just want to include like as few of us as possible. So like
Gosh.
really,
Everyone would have separated, so you won't be hitting any civilians.
I'm not really fucking
I
sure.
mean,
about
are
the
they
fire.
really civilians?
And
They're
yeah,
not.
you can. Yeah. All right, so you're gonna cast fireball.
Yeah, centered
What
from
level?
here. I can't go any higher than third.
All right. Go ahead.
I need to
and,
make a dex save, please.
All right.
You rolled 3 1s and 3 6s. What the
So
hell?
as you cast fireball, she sort of frowns at you as the fireball blasts behind her, and she's not hurt at all.
Bitch. Okay.
She like looks down at you. It's just like, you do realize I'm a fire giant, honey, right?
Listen, we're just here to have a good time. I thought it looked cool. 1, 2, didn't register. You're right. I'm gonna quicken fucking fire. Well, no. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. That's probably not gonna help.
Not racist. He doesn't judge people by their appearance. He didn't want
You
stereotypes.
never know.
Unlike some
Maybe
people
just
here.
color red. Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
quicken frostbite, even though I'm sure she has a con out the ass.
Alright, let me roll for her.
Why am I stupid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
24 is gonna pass.
Yeah.
Can you hear me
I'll
now?
be-
Yeah, I
be
can
alright.
hear
We
you.
can barely hear you, Cord. You're up.
Do we have to stay in the yellow circle?
Yes.
Did she tell us that?
I think she seemed like it was pretty obvious.
Alright. That's fair.
I will jump here and attack twice.
Alright, go ahead.
And after rolling the 2 attacks, I roll the 2 bless, and then decide if I need to roll the initiative, the inspiration. So please don't tell me if it hits or misses right away.
Cool. 20 to hit and 22 to hit.
And I will re-roll that one.
Alright. Reroll the 1. Ooh, very nice. So, gonna give ya. Alright. So, the 20 misses as she bashes your attack off her shield. But then your 22 just hits, dealing 16 damage, which is reduced because your weapon is not magical. She'll look down. Yeah, good job, all of you. You really put up a fight, but you, and she points down to Aaron, you hurt me the most. So I think it's only right that I hurt you the most.
I mean, you hurt me first. Let's be
32 to
fair
hit.
here. That actually misses?
You take 28 bludgeoning piercing damage.
Nope.
Hey, leave him be.
And then she's going to smack you again. Does a 24 hit?
No.
You take 26 damage.
I'm not dead.
Looks like it's just another weakling. Harry, you're up.
Okay, that's not cool to call him a weakling. You hit him super duper hard. Of course, that's gonna hurt him. So, Yeah, that's all.
And this was non-lethal damage, Aaron, so you're unconscious.
So no death saves?
No death
Oh my
saves.
gosh.
Alright, cool.
Both of those miss.
We've got Bless on. Well, it won't help.
It will
I do have
not
Bless
help.
on? I missed that.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
all
Yeah,
have Bless.
everyone besides Ari has bless.
Well, okay, I'm going to back on his feet. It's 6 whole hit points. Golly gee, that's a good use of a second level spell slot.
All right, Aaron, you get 6 hit points. Ari, you're up.
Ow.
All right. You know what? Okay. Crap was that? Okay. Screw it, I have 2 of them. We are going to use the, fuck it. Preserve life.
All right.
And I am going to take you up to at least half your hit point maximum.
23 minus
up.
6, 18.
So take the 18.
Yeah.
Because it's something.
Is everyone else full right now?
Pretty
They-
much.
they can take
except
the
for
rest.
Sarah and Cord, but they're above half.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we can't go up above half.
All right, and healing word on Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Cool beans. All
I
right.
mean, that's almost 1 hit, apparently. So, you know.
Okay, Aaron,
all
you're
right.
up. You lost
Um,
concentration on.
So, yeah,
Hunter's
100
Mark,
marks
though.
down for sure. I'll get up and take out my short swords and swing away.
All right, go ahead.
Remember Bless.
Is that still on me, even though I...
Yeah, still on you.
Okay. I'll use the bless for the second one.
Okay.
It's 1d4, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
1d4.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Your second and offhand attack hits.
I get
And
that
Gloss
once.
Slayer, yep. So 13, 14. Doesn't look like it hurt her as much as usual. She's still very impressed that you guys have hurt her, and she's just looking down at you, Aaron. Ari,
I'm just glaring up at her with
you're
a
gonna
snarl
need
on my
to
face.
Oh, you
Actually,
gotta
let
stay
me-
in melee.
I'm still in the circle.
You gotta
You
stay in
can go in
melee.
the circle, but you might get attack of opportunity if you leave. But let me double check her range. Nope, she has reach, so you can move there.
All right, I figured as big as she was. I mean, not like we haven't been fighting giants on Mondays.
By the way, let me talk to you after this game if you haven't already heard about Session Monday. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. Cicero, you're
All
up.
right. You're up. So I'm gonna skirt around inter melee a little bit because seems to be her area of focus over by Aaron. So I'm gonna head over here, just kind of behind.
I'm not supposed to be the tank.
I know you're not. I know you're not. I'm going to quicken shock and grasp to start.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god, I can't. I
Item
can't.
miss.
It would be miss, yes. This is gonna take a little bit of maneuvering, but I think we're good. For my regular action, I want to use Thunder Step. I know it's pretty much a waste for the teleport portion, but there's a snowball's chance in hell it could actually hurt. So,
Alright, so can you put the spell down so I can see what exactly it does? Cool.
with that beautiful one in there.
Teleport
somewhere.
yourself to an occupied space you can see. Immediately you disappear, dealing Creature within 10 feet, 3d10. Okay, so she'll roll a con save.
Yeah, I'm sure she's still good at those.
Alright, con save.
Oh, actually, I have advantage on the creature wearing an armor made of metal. I'd assume that she's wearing metal.
Yeah, she is. So go ahead and roll that shocking
God
grasp
fucking
again.
damn it.
And she
I'm gonna
passes
do
her
it.
con save, so does she only take half on the
Takes
save?
half 3d10, yeah. So she'll take.
Okay. 6.
I'm teleporting over here.
Okie dokie. She feels a little tingle behind her and looks over to you. Was that you trying to hurt me? Ford, you're up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, good. I will jump over here and attack twice and then action charge.
Alright, go ahead. Okay.
I will use bless on any of them that don't hit. How
And then
many
they
is
all
that?
hit. They all hit. You're cool.
Okay,
Oh, I
And
thought
then
her.
I will
Okay.
reroll that
probably-
one.
Yep, go ahead. Alright, so that is 8, 22, 33, and 48 damage. Very nice, but it's reduced.
I think it's 44. Actually.
It's 4 plus
44.
4 is 8, and then
Oh, I forgot
14
the
is
modifier.
22.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, she smiles at you, Cord. Oh, looks like you're next. Aaron and Perry, you both can make attacks of opportunity. Perry, you need to use a
Nope.
melee weapon, however.
Yes, I do, and I am so good with those.
All right. Nope.
Yeah,
She'll come
so good.
over. She's gonna attack Cord with her fire shield. Does an 18 hit you, Cord?
No.
All right. And 3 though will, and you'll be taking a total of 18 damage as she
What?
brings her shield down on you.
You did fucking 40 to me. God damn it.
Sorry, dude. I
Oh,
don't roll the dice.
that's
The
okay.
computer does. She rolled 3 1s on her dice.
You know what?
so-
I'm honestly not gonna complain.
You want me to come back over there, buddy?
No, make me go
Harry,
back
you're
over
up.
Oh boy. Yay! This is fun. This is okay. Let's not die, kids. Let's not die.
All right. And all right. The first one hits. Luckily, it was the one that did the most damage.
Yeah. And
She
then I'm
looks over. She looks over and she
I just also want to
smiles
heal my
at
buddy
you.
Cord.
All right. Cord, you get 5 hit points.
5 hit points.
She looks over to you, Perry, and she smiles. Ah, good job, little one.
Thank you.
At least you're consecutively hitting me. And
I know,
doing
right?
actual damage. Ari, you're up.
She says with
Alright.
4 arrows in her.
Mm-mm. Okay. So.
She said actually doing damage, though.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah. Give me just 1 second. Got that going right now. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm going to just hop move over here. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to slap cord because it's fun.
Ooh, wow.
Whew.
Wow. that
Damn.
was very good healing.
Whew.
23 hit points back to Cord. Very nice. Anything else, Arya?
No. Shouldn't show.
Alright.
Think I
She's gonna look down to you, Arya. You're doing a good job keeping your friends alive.
Thank you. I think.
Am I
Aaron.
out of her melee range? Like, where does her melee range
No.
end? No?
You're still in her melee range.
Okay. That means I would have disadvantage on...
No,
A bow?
you wouldn't because it's only 5 feet.
They have to be adjacent to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then, I'll just Hunter's Mark her again and take my shots.
Alright, go ahead. Right?
Well, I
Alright.
hit once.
You hit once.
And
Oh.
a solid 2 damage from everything else that I have.
Dealing 8, which is reduced. She sort of just like scratches her back for a second, knocking off the arrows. Cicero, you're up.
Okay. We're gonna twin shocking grasp with advantage on both because she's wearing metal.
Okay.
Goddamn. Well, okay, yay.
That's a hit. Dealing 7. She can no longer do reactions.
Okay,
Until
and that
it's your
being
turn.
said, I'm gonna run over. So who's not in her melee?
I
There
think,
is nowhere that
There's-
I think
yeah,
like
there's
right
no
here,
one.
maybe.
Yeah, only right here and right behind Perry, you'll be able to escape
Hide
her
behind
melee
me,
range.
Cicero. Hide behind
What?
me.
Like, the entire point of this is that it's a very small arena.
Goddamn.
those ones are the only one in outer range.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I can get there. Okay. Zoom!
Alright. Ford, you're up.
I will jump again. And twice.
Alright, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
How much is your inspiration, Perry?
This is a D6.
No, not gonna use that. I'd have to get full on blood.
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything.
Alright. It'll be her turn. She'll look around. You're all doing good. But she looks over to Cicero.
Yo, bitch.
You're not doing so good. I don't know if it's just because you're fighting one person, or if you're just weak. I guess we'll find out.
Whatever it is, I'm gonna
28.
shield it, so.
28 to hit.
Yeah, awesome.
You take 36 damage.
I'm down.
So you're unconscious. And she's like, maybe you all should work on finding a sorcerer. And then she will smack Aaron. You're actually dealing some damage. I don't quite like that.
I try.
But a 15 is gonna miss you. You rolled very low.
Hey, you
Luckily,
tried.
you
You,
don't
you
take-
tried. You tried. You know, it's good.
Luckily, you don't take the 31 damage that she would have done.
Nice.
Harry, you're up.
Okay. This is really getting annoying. Ah! I'm
You
healing
wanna
one of
use
my buddies.
bless on any of
Cicero.
Bless that first one.
What? How do I use what's a bless? Is it D4?
1d4.
Alright. You just hit. So you deal 6 force damage.
Yay! And you got 7 hit points to throw.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Probably a waste, but you're good.
All right, Ari, you're up.
I would appreciate it if you stopped hitting my friends. Okay. You're a little crunchy, you're a little crunchy, you're okay, you're okay. Worth popping that yet. So... You know what, I'm...
Interesting.
Going to pop a healing word. That one's 4. Okay, so I'm gonna pop a healing word on this. And then I am going to Sacred Flame for the hell of it because shit, why not?
All right, go ahead. She'll make a dex save. She crits.
Damn.
All right, Aaron, you're up.
Right. I'll just move a little bit, just to kind of circle around. Ooh, that shield was close. Do I still have bless?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, both will hit.
And then we get these and that.
All right, so 9, 14, 15, 20, 24 damage. Getting cocky. I can't blame you. You're a pretty good shot.
Big targets are easy to hit.
Cicero, you're up.
All right. Yeah, I'll
She's
cast.
just...
What?
Go ahead, sorry.
I wanted to get the flavor text.
Oh, she looks down at you, and she looks over to Ari and Perry, and she looks back to you. Your friends are giving you a second shot. Perhaps you should use it wisely.
I'll use half my movement to stand up, give Cracker a grin, and say, "A second shot. Let's go for a third and a fourth, yeah?" And
All right,
use
mirror
mirror
image. There you go. Maybe you should have done that from the start.
Maybe you shouldn't give me pointers on how to use magic instead of hiding behind the shield.
I suppose you're right. It's not like I use it. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, I like to hold on to my last meta magic in case I need it.
All right, Cord, you are up.
I will move right there and blur.
All right. You are now blurred. She has disadvantage on attacks against you.
Yeah.
All right, you're all doing a good job. But let's see what happens when I take out the key part of your team. And she will go to attack Ari.
Oh, bitch, please.
Does 25 hit?
Yeah.
Take 29 damage. Make a concentration check with DC 14.
That wasn't very nice.
So go ahead and make the
Fuck
concentration.
me.
Fail. No bless anymore. And then she's going to bring her second shield down on you with a 28 to hit, dealing 23 damage, knocking you out. Unconscious, not bleeding out. Perry, you're up.
Hi. Okay. I'm gonna give it a try at least. This is going so well. Eee.
Alright.
Eee.
Nice.
Alright. That one will hit, dealing 12.
Yay. And for my bonus action, I'm going to inspire Cicero
Alright.
and say, "You did a really good job not dying. I'm proud of you. I believe we can do this."
So long as you're there to watch my back or watch yours.
All right. And then Ari is unconscious. Aaron, you're up.
Let's see. I'm going to just take my shots first.
All right.
Both
Go
of
for
those will hit, and then I'm gonna run over to Ari.
16, 19, no, 24 damage. Being very consistent with that 24 damage.
You know, I do what I can.
She's looking pretty hurt right now. She grins at you all.
She's looking
Cicero,
a little
you're up.
rough. A little rough, guys.
You're up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we'll just go with, some more shocking grasp, I suppose. At advantage.
So, what are you doing?
The shocking grasp.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead with advantage.
Hmm.
Dealing 5.
Damn.
She no longer have reactions.
Awesome. Now I'll move back to where I was. I know it's not out of her range, but still.
All right. Ford, you're up.
Cord?
To shove someone. Would I grapple them first and then shove?
This creature is huge. It's two sizes larger than you. You cannot grapple or shove.
I thought giants were only large. Oh well.
Huge. she's literally
Okay.
taking up the size for huge right now. And in like 4th edition they were large, but now they're huge. So, 2 attacks then.
Yep.
All right, that'll be a hit, and that will definitely be a miss. Roll me a d10. All right, I need you to roll me as I take a look at the thing. Critical fumbles, melee.
I thought a 9 didn't do anything.
I thought it was 1 in 10. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's only on criticals. I forgot. Never mind. You're cool. All right. Her turn. I haven't picked on you yet, little lady. So sorry about this. Not really. 27 to hit on parry.
Why is everyone obsessed with height in this thing?
fair.
You take 29 points of damage.
Woo!
And then one more attack against you. Does a 16 hit?
Just barely.
Damn it, I can't
Alright.
get shield on somebody
no.
at home.
Sadly, you cannot cast shield on someone. You take 32 additional damage
Okay, hold on.
for a total of 61 damage.
Okay. Means I'm not dead, but I am out.
You are unconscious.
As I fall unconscious, can I say, but I wanted to Eldritch Blast you again?
All right, Skip, Ari, and Perry, they are unconscious. Aaron,
Yep.
you're up.
I'm gonna cure wounds on Ari. It won't matter if I do it at 2nd level, so 1st level. As a bonus action, could I like draw and throw my dagger in one motion?
Can you what with your dagger?
Just draw and throw it at her?
You cannot use your bonus action as an offhand unless you have already attack.
Okay.
So no.
Okay.
All right. Is that it?
That's it, I think, then, yeah.
Cicero, you're up.
So Perry, nobody has to roll death saves because I don't have any healing spells.
Yeah, no
Sorry,
death
Terry, I'm
saves. Just
sorry.
unconscious.
Fair enough. We'll just roll up and do another. Yeah, we'll use our last meta magic for twin shocking grasp.
All right, go ahead.
Damn it!
This and
That
that
hurts my
one.
heart.
It does. That is a very good amount of damage. And
Aren't you
unfortunately,
inspired?
Bless went down.
I have bardic inspiration. I am.
But you. Oh, yeah, Perry gave it to you.
Yeah.
All right. Luckily
Thanks
for
a
you, Perry wanted to help you out. And no matter what you roll on the first one, you'll hit, dealing 15 lightning damage. She starts to feel this lightning go through her. The shocks go up her spine and everything. She's fuming, blood's coming down her face, and she
Can I use my
clings her.
inspiration on the second one, like my regular inspiration that I have?
You cannot inspire yourself.
No. I have regular inspiration.
Oh, I gave it to you? Yeah, sure. Go
Yeah.
ahead. But you only roll one die. You don't get advantage.
Yes. No. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Well,
Okay.
well,
So, she looks down to you, and she'll plant both her shields into the ground, and she'll get down on one knee. That was a good job, and she gives you a punch on the shoulder. Not hurting, because she actually knows how to deal with her strength, unlike her.
Cool deal.
And
All three of my
she's,
illusory duplicates give her a thumbs up.
and she's gonna look to all of you. You all did a really good job. I'm glad to have any of you on our ships. And she'll look down to Perry, and then she'll look over to one of the pirates. Hey, what the hell are you guys doing? Go get some healing potions.
It's fine. It's fine. I've got a couple. It's alright.
No, it's fine. We'll go get it.
I mean,
Hey,
free
Batman.
healing potion. I'll take it.
They run off, and then they immediately run back with just a massive amount of healing potions. You guys don't even need to roll. All of you are back up to full hit points.
Alrighty then.
Yay!
I think I've really gotten used to the taste of these. We've had to drink them a lot.
Yeah, it's still pretty bitter. I'm not gonna lie.
Ah, we're still
Alright.
fighting.
It's
So,
fine. It's fine. We're done.
as that ends, Kallen and Thaddeus. Thaddeus, you're the first one to see this as you're just hanging around. You notice that someone with a crew of people walks into the strip club, the Rusty Hook, as it's called.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Rusty Hook.
Oh my god.
Do I recognize this person?
You definitely recognize him. You have been given the description. You know this to be the Captain Ink. If I could find his picture.
Oh no.
There he is. And he is followed by a couple guys who I do not have pictures of, but he's followed by a man with, you would know this, a thunder cannon on his back, and a tiny woman who is just not a woman, a kid, who's just bouncing around, just like tugging at Captain Ink's clothing. And he goes and sits down at the long table. Everyone just like immediately gets out from the table and moves away.
I will go sit down at that table.
So they begin having a conversation. Then you sit down, and he'll look over to Raphael, Raphael will look over to you. Leave.
Am I not allowed sitting here?
Uh-oh.
He'll take the thunder cannon off his back and place it on the table, pointing it towards you. Leave now. You
Think-
might be new here, but first thing you need to know is I don't miss.
Understandable. I was just kind of interested in the gun thing you had here. Really interested in building things. I'll see you around. Name's
And
Thaddeus.
as you're about to leave, the little girl just like looks up. She's like, "Hey, Raphael, stop! This guy's new. He's a new guy. He's a part of." Hey, but your name? You said your name's Thaddeus.
I mean Thaddeus. A couple of other names. A lot of things.
I'm
Yeah.
Smudge.
Oh, nice to meet you, Smudge. I think I have something of yours.
Oh, you do? And she gets very giddy, and then Captain Ink will like look down to her, and she'll like calm down a little bit. What would it be?
I'm gonna take out Smudge's teacup.
And she like immediately grabs it from your hands and starts petting. It's like, oh, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've seen you. Where did you get this?
I just found it.
You found it? Where? Where? Who had it? Did you take it from me?
Some fish boy. I don't know. Kind of look aquatic in nature.
And she'll look over to Ink, and he'll just, with the ink on his face, he'll create an image of a silhouette of Gil.
Yeah, that kind of looks like him.
Oh, Gil took it. What an asshole. Is
I
he
know.
dead?
Yeah, he's dead. We killed his pets too.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, his pets were cute. But you killed him? Awesome! Ink, can we have this guy sit at our table, please?
I mean, I don't want to impose, but like, I just thought I'd return what's yours. and-
He'll get up. He'll walk over slowly with like his little cane made of ink, and he'll put a hand on you, on your shoulder. You killed one of my enemies. You can sit at our table.
John, is that you?
Well, that's very nice of you, Captain, sir, Lord. I don't really know.
Just call me Ink.
No, Captain. Oh, wow. I'm impressed. I mean, if you want me to go into logistics, my name's Dr. Thaddeus Mortimer Isadora Conan III. Just Thaddeus, to be short.
Nice to meet you, Thaddeus. So, how about you tell us a little bit about how you killed Gil? That traitorous bastard. Ugh, I'm glad that he's gone. Honestly, I was thinking that I was gonna be dealing with him soon, actually. Found out that he'd been still on this island and trying to steal from me. So how about you tell me a little bit about him? Tell me where my treasure is.
I mean, I didn't find any treasure, but I found this, and I'll take out the ledgers that he had as well.
Okay. He'll look over to Raphael. Go tell our watchmen that they missed a teleportation circle. Make sure to deal with them however you'd like. And Raphael gets up and heads out of the bar.
Bye, Raphael.
He doesn't even look back. You guys who are talking with her, some of you might notice that a man with a thunder cannon walks out of the bar, and just from the entrance, he aims at the two guard towers that are here and here. and he snipes both people in the guard tower. Both of them fall down, topple off. He reloads his gun and then heads back inside.
Wasteful.
I'm gonna talk to Ra. Does that happen often?
Well, seems like Ink's back in town, and seems like someone pissed him off.
That's
Huh.
No
really
worries, though. They must have been layabouts. We don't have lazy people on this crew. That's why I'm glad you guys are here. It's about time we get some new, fresh blood in here. But, anyway,
Yeah.
Raphael heads back on inside, sits down at the table again. And he just nods to Ink. So, how did you find Gil? Where was he?
He was in some sort of cave. Usually father keeps track of all the notes and everything, but he's not with us anymore.
Oh, okay. Which reminds me, Lyra's just been hanging out in the titty bar.
Yeah, what's he been doing?
Lyra's just having the time of his life right now.
How did he? Wait, this is a gay bar, not a titty bar.
Gay titty bar.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
fat guys have
Some of
titties.
these guys.
Yeah, man,
Well,
titty bar.
well.
Either way, he's having a good time.
How did he feel about
He's-
Kallen's performance? Was he the one among those throwing money at him?
You saw him, with your perception that you did before, you saw him sneaking into the back rooms while you did that. You know, the one-on-one rooms. Anyway,
Oh.
Thaddeus, Ink is all right. So you killed him. I guess we'll just use the teleportation circle to get back to this place. Alright then. So, what brings you to the island? You're a new recruit then?
Yeah. So I like to I like to build things, and I have heard stories of all the treasures that you've gained over time, and if I believe our friend here kind of dabbles in the same work, but I can recreate magical items if I have enough time with them. So I thought that maybe my expertise could be used better here, since the last place I was at, everyone died, and I couldn't find Donnie. So just things haven't been going well. So I change of heart.
Did you come here on one of our ships?
Father actually brought me over in a little rowboat, but that's about it.
Roll me a deception check. It's technically correct, but it's still like you're hiding
Avoiding
something.
the truth, yeah.
Yeah, so deception. He squints at you. Let me roll his insight because this guy whoops. Extra click there. Oh shit. You came here in a rowboat?
I mean, yes.
What ship did you come off of?
I honestly don't remember. I didn't get a name of the ship.
Who was on the ship? Was it pirates
I think so.
or someone else?
I think so. I don't really to talk to other people. Kind of was a blur.
He'll lean back in his chair and he'll glance over to Raphael, and Raphael has already cocked his gun again.
I mean,
And he begins to raise it and then smudge hey, come on, can we just believe this guy? He got me back my teacup, he killed Gil. Who cares where he came from? He's obviously a miracle, and she's currently just tugging at your coat right now. like the way she was with Captain Ink, but she's now attached to you.
Aww.
I'll pat her on the head. It's okay. I understand. If I've done something to wrong the captain, I'm not gonna hide behind anybody else. I accept what's coming to me. I've had a long, fruitful life. If you need me to, you know, whatever. It's your game, Ink.
Captain Ink will sigh, and he'll look to you. I don't know much about you, Thaddeus, but you're very suspicious, so...
I've been told that a lot, and it's
But
more
you
eccentric. But I'll
you
do it.
have helped me, and that should be rewarded. So, I will allow you to stay here, and I will think of something to reward you with at a later time.
Sure.
But
You know, personally, my skills are usually done in creative or like smithing. So if you want me to work alongside Raphael, I could be his underling. I can help him in whatever he's building, or I can just.
Raphael will like scoff at you and then looks over to him. Raphael, haven't you been saying that you needed help with your latest gun?
Cold out.
I'm not gonna insult his capabilities of a artificer, but you know, a little
I
friendly.
don't need help. I'm fine. No, I think you do, Raphael. And I think you're going to take Thaddeus' help. That's an order from your captain.
Well, this kind of seems like I'm imposing now on Raphael. That's just, I'm sorry, but you know, I can show you.
Raphael's glaring at you, and then Ink will snap his fingers. He'll get Raphael's attention. Raphael, let's go have a talk. Now.
Am I coming along, or am I staying here? Or...
Stay here. Entertain Smudge.
Gladly.
Yay! You can tell me how exactly you killed him. Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Sure.
She like puts her she like sits up onto the chair and just kneels down and is just like holding onto your sleeve, bouncing up and down a little bit.
And I'll go in and talk about Eldritch Blasts and how I blew off his head and shit.
What? That's so cool.
And I kind
oh
of
my gosh.
Big robot thing that tore apart his insides and I can knit it together a sweater with his intestines. It was awesome.
You have a robot thing too?
You have a robot thing?
Yeah, I have a robot friend. His name's Chef.
Is what? Sorry.
Iron Chef. Oh,
Iron Chef.
I should go introduce you to him. He's so cool. He's so nice.
I mean, I don't want to overwhelm all of your party.
No. This will be so cool. Oh, yeah. We'll just wait for Captain Ink, and then I'll ask if I can take you over to see Chef Blaze. I mean, not Chef Blaze, the Iron Chef. Ooh, I can't wait.
Alrighty, I can't wait, Smudge. It looks like we're gonna get along famously, and like I'm gonna do some little like prestidigitation, like sparks, and I'll be like, see, I'm practically exploding with enjoyment.
She gives a little squee, and she just like gives your arm a hug. Raphael and Ink come back to the table. Raphael just plops down to the chair, and Ink graciously gets back down. Raphael would love to have your help on his latest work. I think that a man like you could help him. And if you can't, well, we'll find another use for you. But know this, Thaddeus. This does not get you off the hook. Just because you helped me does not mean that you're not still suspicious. So, expect me to find out a little bit more information on you at a later time.
Sure, gladly. It's kind of an ongoing issue is that I am extremely suspicious in all manner of forms. You know, I that's kind of the whole glory of not remembering your past and being eccentric. but understandable. Please do. I'm excited to learn more about you as I work for you, and you can learn about me. I really like spaghetti. It's like a noodle-based dish with tomato paste and sauce with like meatballs. It's a personal favorite, but that's a different day.
Cicero, not Cicero. Damn it. Raphael will.
Guess what?
Raphael will stand up and be like, "Let's just go." And much like, wait! Don't take him yet. Hey, Ink. Hey, Ink. Can I show him the Iron Chef, please? Please? And he like looks down at her. The ink on his face makes a little like happy face, and he's just like, "Oh, Smudge, why do you want him to go meet the Iron Chef? I'm sure that he's very busy." No, he's not. And I think that he'll really, really like this guy. I mean, come on, he has a robot friend. I have a robot friend. Come on, please. He'll look to you. All right. I'm sure that Raphael would like some time alone anyway. So, Raph, you two can meet inside the cargo dump later on today to help Raphael. But you're welcome into my home to meet the Iron Chef. And Smudge is like is just jumping up and down on her chair, just clapping. Yay!
Into your home. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited to see the floor work and like the interior decor. It's gonna be amazing.
Mm-hmm. And if you do anything to mess it up, well, don't mess it up.
Trust me, I won't. And if anybody else messes it up, I'll make sure to bring them before you, and you can kill them, or Raph can kill them, or I can, put them to sleep.
I think we'll become good friends, Thaddeus.
I mean, it'd be nice to have some friends. Friends are nice.
All right. So while this is all going on, my friend Kallen, you are dancing your ass off, and you notice that Ink has come in, and your boss, Oliver, he looks over to you and points over to Ink, and mouths the words "get going."
Okay, what do I see him doing, I guess?
Yeah, you see him sitting at the table, currently talking with Thaddeus, who's also sitting at the table.
I will definitely wait until that conversation's over.
All right. Well, Smudge will drag you along, Thaddeus, as she just pulls you outside and leads you over to Captain Ink's house.
Sounds good.
And I'll just bring you over there. It's the only other building here. And you notice that Raphael just he has a quick chat with Ink, and then he gets up and heads over to the bar. So Ink is just sitting at the table by himself right now, currently flipping a black coin in his hands.
I will go to I think I'm gonna go back to the manager and be like, what does he drink?
Ink? Well, don't give him any water. He takes whiskey.
I go over to the bar and I order 2 of those.
All right. You get 2 shots of whiskey. You bring it on over to Captain Ink. He looks up or down, apparently. Are you a new recruit then?
Yes, sir. This is for you. I hand him both the shots.
he'll swirl it a little bit. I know you haven't poisoned this. You're new on my crew.
You don't.
I take one of the shots and I put it into my mouth and I swish it around, and then I spit it back out. And I go, "All right, how's that?"
He'll look down at you. Can't get good recruits nowadays. He'll knock over the glass that you spit back into, and he'll look down and he's like, "Shouldn't you clean that up?"
Sure, no problem. And I don't, is there like a napkin anywhere?
Yeah, there's a napkin where Smudge was sitting, so you can grab that and just start cleaning up.
You should have done it
As
with all
you,
pants.
I don't. I assumed I changed.
as you go to the only trash can in here, which is over by the bar, Oliver like gestures you over, and he's just like, "What the hell was that?"
Look, if you do the same thing that every other kiss ass does, then he's expecting what he's already seen.
But putting his drink in your mouth and spitting it out, really? That was your way of making an impression?
So while he's talking, I go back to the bar and I order 2 more.
Oh my god. Ugh. I'm screwed. And you head on back over to Captain Ink.
Yep.
Are you gonna gargle these ones before you give them to me, or
Do you trust me?
You're too dumb to try to deceive me, so go ahead and give them to me.
And I hand the 2 of them over.
He chugs them pretty quickly. All right. So, have you got my usual room ready already?
Absolutely, the manager takes care of you well.
Mm-hmm. All right, then you can bring over the regulars. You can come with me so that you can get me whatever I want, I suppose.
Just not.
Suppose I should give you one chance. And he'll head over to the back rooms with you in tow. Immediately once he passes by Oliver, he'll give a sneer to Oliver, and Oliver's just giving a big kiss-ass smile. And then once he goes into the room, Oliver rushes towards backstage and gets some people. Surprisingly, as you arrive in the room and you wait a little bit, walk in 4 beautiful women. One a Triton, another a human, a half elf, and Drow. And they all sit down and start talking with Ink. I want you to give me a perception check during this time to see if you can pick up on anything. All right. So you listen in and you hear Ink a little bit boasting about his most recent naval voyage. And he says, you pick up that, "Oh, I actually, on my way back, got a lucky break. Found out that there was a shipment heading over to the Silent Sea. Was able to take over the ship, and on it, well, let's say I found something pretty important that's gonna make us a lot more money. A lot more money." That's biggest news that you hear. Other ones are literally just like, I rated this place. We got this much. That was all right. Smudge blew up half of the ship again, but that's par for the course. Uh, but yeah, is there anything you'd like to be doing during the time? Because currently, he's just laying back, having some drinks, and chilling with these women.
If there's anything on him that I think could give me like insight into, I don't know, like what he does, like where he could store stuff, if I see like a key on him or any type of insignia that might be important later or anything like that.
Another perception check. Very nice. You're killing it on perception checks tonight.
Which never happens, by the way.
He, you look around on him, and you do notice that there is, in his jacket, there are a bunch of pockets and everything. There's one scroll case that would not seem very strange, except for that there is a lock on it. And it appears to be a sort of waterproof scroll case. On top of that, there's nothing beyond what you see. There's no insignias of any factions or anything. There's no insignia of one of the houses in Eberron. It's really just there's just the symbol of the Inkblot pirates on the back of his jacket. The scroll case is pretty much the only interesting thing you find on him, besides the fact that that coin that he was flicking before, it wasn't a coin. It was literally ink that he was flipping around in his hands. And it was just going back into his skin.
Okay. That's disconcerting.
But the thing is, I wouldn't necessarily skin. He is literally just a white canvas. Think of Watchmen, that one guy that I cannot remember the name of.
Rorschach.
Yeah, Rorschach. He's just a canvas with ink constantly moving. And I can actually make him a little bit bigger to show off. So yeah, that's what he looks like. So yeah, is there anything you do during this time besides just checking him out?
I just like kind of catch his mannerisms if that scroll is gonna be in like his jacket pocket or if it's closer in like some sort of vest that if he was gonna take his jacket, you know. But I'm not gonna get any closer and do anything like that.
You can imagine that the whole thing is he just got off the ship, basically, is what you're hearing. So more than likely he hasn't had the chance to actually go and hide the scroll away. Best bet, that case probably has something important in it. Might be even the thing that he was talking about.
Okay. I mean, the only thing I would do is I would every once in a while, like, I don't know, every 15 minutes or so, or whenever it looked like he was done, come back with like 2 more shots of whiskey.
All right. You keep on coming back. He keeps on taking the whiskey. And by the end of the time, he gets up and he says, "All right, ladies, I need to get back. I need to go put some of my loot away. You come with me." And he points over to you, Kallen.
Okay, just nod.
And he's gonna lead you outside of the strip club, and he's just gonna look down to you. So, where did you come from? What did you come from? The newest arrivals from Tantamar?
Yeah, but I don't like to crowd myself with the rest of those newbies. I like to stand out a little bit more. I don't know if you could tell.
I suppose so. You do seem odd,
Thank
to
you,
say
Captain.
the least. But hell, I've been called odd my entire life, so
I'd
I
love to
guess
make
I
you
have a
proud.
thing for the misfits and the outcasts. So, what's your name, boy?
They call me Butch.
Butch. Your mother must have been an idiot for naming you that.
No. That's just what other people call me.
Then you're friends with idiots. Either way, Butch, you seem interesting. I'll give you that. Don't know if I can trust you, but you seem interesting. Hmm.
What's more
Listen,
trusting than an experience?
I suppose so. What do you do? What kind of fighter are you?
Depends on what you need.
Need a spy. Someone
For
that
what?
can pick up information. Because I have something that I would like to keep secret now the hands of others. And I need someone to make sure that no one takes it.
Well, I'd love to help you, but I sort of made a deal with the manager. I said I'd bring up getting more people at the institution. Mike,
He'll roll his eyes. Well, his ink blots. Yeah, he's always asking for more men, more people. Women would make the place better. Yada yada yada.
but now that I've brought it up with you, my job is done. So if you need a spy,
I need you to watch someone. Goes by the name of Thaddeus. He's currently with my friend Smudge in my household. You will not be entering my household, nor will you be entering the supply depot. But you will follow Thaddeus around and make sure. Tell me if he does anything suspicious. If you do so, I will reward you. If you don't and are not as satisfactory, I'm sending you over to Slaughter Swamp with all the rest of the losers who can't handle my requests.
and the reward?
Reward is that you earn part of my trust, and I'll be giving you better opportunities in the future. That should only reward that you would want. After all, I am your captain now.
Okay.
And he'll head off towards his house.
Did I see Thaddeus leave earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to stealth, and then now I'm just gonna run around the city or the town wherever we are.
All right. So that's where we're going to end it tonight with you. Well, I should finish up with Raw,
Holy shit.
apparently. That's where we're going to end with you and Thaddeus tonight. Over to her and Raw. Her comes on out. You guys did great. Oh my gosh, I never seen someone beat up Raw so badly. And then Raw's like, her, if you want to keep that mouth on. But you guys did do good. Even you, little one. She pats Sister on the head.
Ugh. Damn, my hair's still fluffy. It's persistent.
It's still fluffy.
He like catches a little.
That was
Not catches, but like shrinks a little.
I'm not gonna lie, you hit very hard.
Thanks. But, that's just what I have to do on the quartermaster after all.
Of course, you need to keep all the ruffians in line. After all.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, um, your sister was just kind of, uh, showing us around, getting to know us a little bit. Would you want to join us, perhaps?
Yeah, why not? That seems alright. Her? Yeah? Uh, have you showed them, the depot or the house yet? No, that's exactly where I was gonna go next. Don't! They might be good fighters. Doesn't mean that they're good people. I... Yeah, you're right, Sissy.
I mean,
Uh,
we alright.
you did good. You're good fighters, which means I'll keep you up here. But I'm not gonna be taking you over there yet. The Supply Depot is only for those chosen by Captain Ink to actually move around his loot. And the house, well, I don't think you want to go barging on Captain Ink on your first day.
Of course not. That would
Yeah, that's
be
probably
uncomfortable.
a
I
good
don't
thing.
blame him for wanting to have only the best handling his treasure. That's fine.
Barging on him his first day. Okay.
So, where would we go then?
Well, we got the strip club. Have you already been there?
We have seen that. Maybe
Guess we could.
perhaps a tour of the grounds, like the watchtowers and stuff.
Yep.
I don't know.
Sounds good. And she'll take you along the watchtowers and everything. Uh, people are starting to turn in for the night, turning to evening. Uh, so at some points it's only you guys walking by yourselves, and really most people want to stay away from the two giant sisters. So for the majority of it, you guys are just walking with her and Ra alone.
While we're walking, I'm just gonna say, it really seems like the people around here don't like people of different heights than they are. Like,
They fear us.
well, that, but also like down in Slaughter Swamp, they were making fun of Perry, the little small uh bard over there. Like they were like really being kind of racist to her. Is that like a thing around here?
I don't know about racism. I honestly don't care as
Well,
long as they get the job done. But it goes to show that this one, she like sort of flicks Perry on the head,
Hey,
can deal with that kind of stuff, and she's tougher than the rest of them for trying to put her down for it.
I mean, I'm just saying it's kind of a toxic work environment, you know?
And she like looks down at you with like a dumbfounded look. She's just like,
I'm just saying, but
"When
we shouldn't need to put up with that. You
I
shouldn't need to
don't
put up with
care
that.
what you guys deal with each other, as long as you do your damn job."
Fair enough. Just, alright.
And she'll look over to Perry. Us giants get a natural advantage when it comes to intimidating people, but people like you, the shorter folk, well, takes real talent to start scaring people like me, and you did a good job.
thank you. That's super nice of you to say so.
Well, you're a good fighter.
Thank you.
Anyway, so you've been to Slaughter Swamp and the mining village?
Yeah, that was what we were coming to talk about. Just the Slaughter Swamp stuff.
Hmm.
Uh, reporting that to you or to Ink, or is there someone else farther down who would we
You
would
can
report that to?
report it to me. I don't think Ink's in the mood. He just got home. If anyone's lower down would be too much of an idiot to try to even comprehend what to do. So tell me.
Um, sure. Well, what happened was, Gil burned the city down.
Gil,
Yeah,
you saw that traitorous bastard down there?
yeah,
Please tell me you killed him.
we did. We were able to pursue him and take him out, but we were the only survivors, as
His
far as
sharks
we
chewed on me
we
so
know.
bad.
Wait, you fought him in the swamp and he used his sharks against you?
No, we chased him to his hideout, where he had his sharks keeping.
Deception check.
Well, that's the truth. What are you talking about?
You you are hiding information. It is deception.
Ugh.
Can you give the help action?
How are you trying to help? I mean, I haven't heard
Can I
you
help
trying
him?
to help out the
I'll
story.
show my
Because
shark
I
teeth.
wasn't at that session.
I'll show my shark teeth.
All right, the shark teeth will give you advantage.
I can bring out mine too, but yeah, all right.
But I thought of it.
Please don't crit again.
Let me see if she did. You beat her by 1.
Oh! I'll take it. I'll take it.
So where's
She,
the lie in that? Like, that all sounds pretty true to me. Like, I
Yeah.
just...
Well, no, she's trying to decipher your story because first of all, she didn't know that he had a hideout. Second of all, if he had a hideout, it would be pretty. It would be a good one because he would need to hide his sharks as well, which is a tough task to do. So she's just trying to get to the bottom of it, trying to make sense of your story, and she's just like, "Oh well, yeah, those are definitely those sharks' teeth. Looks like they've grown a little bit, but good job, really. You guys must have kicked his ass."
Well, I mean, yeah, he's dead. He's very, very dead. As are the sharks.
Good job.
Yeah, but then, but
Don't
since
forget we made a shark cry. That was kind of
That
funny.
was great.
oh yeah, one of the sharks cried before he died. But yeah, because Slaughter Swamp burned down,
Amazing.
we couldn't use the teleporter circle there, so we had to go all the way to the mining town, and then use that one.
You know, we recently got a man in here today. He said that he was trying to talk with some new folk, and that the teleportation circle didn't work. He must have been talking about you folk. Did you see this man dead at Slaughter Swamp?
I don't know who you're talking about, but the teleporter worked all right, at least for us.
He said that he met some new recruits and that he was going to go check in to see if they were really legit. I told him that we had people coming from Tantamar, so he was gonna head on back, but the portal didn't work. So I told him to get his ass in gear and go to the town and try to make it back to Slaughter Swamp. He said that the trek would be too hard to go through Slaughter Swamp. But a good smacks to the back of the head made sure that he went to go do it.
Well, it wasn't easy to get from Slaughter Swamp to the mining town, I'll tell you that much, but we managed.
Well, good job. We'll we'll detach some people to go off to Slaughter Swamp, make sure to rebuild and make sure that the people there are kept in line. Is
Man, that place is
there
the
anything?
worst. Are you sure you want to rebuild?
As long as we get better people there instead of those lazy assholes.
Right.
But yeah, good job. I'll go see if Ink will want to spare some of his loot to pay you for what you did.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we damn well earned a reward, I would say.
Yeah, just don't get too cocky. Ink knows when to reward people, but you gotta remember that he's boss around here. So don't try to mess with him.
Of
Don't
course.
try expecting too much.
Of course.
Alright. You could show them around more. I'm gonna go talk with Ink. Okay, sissy. And Raw will head off towards Ink's estate, and her will continue to show you guys the battlements and everything.
Hey, she's kind of like a little stick in the mud a little bit, yeah?
Yeah, just a little bit. That's her military training and everything.
Military training.
She really doesn't. She used to be a part of the Rygar's fleet, but then he kicked her out because she was too rough crew.
Too rough.
Ooh.
That sounds like an interesting story. Do you know what happened?
Like she points down at the man who is still crawling on the ground from her shield attack. Well, there's your first example.
Ah, right. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
So Rygar kicked her out. Luckily, Ink saw potential, and he snatched her up, told her that she could make a lot of money, and because she's a good sissy, she brought me along. I mean, a barrel of booze a day sounds pretty nice to me.
Is that what you get from Ink?
Yep, booze and a place to sleep.
Does he pay you her?
With booze, yeah.
Hmm.
What else would I need?
I mean, okay. I don't. I think you got a really sweet deal here, huh? But
Uh-huh.
like, if you were to go to like another island and you wanted to say buy booze, and Captain Ink wasn't there for whatever reason, hypothetically speaking, it costs a lot of money to buy booze. So if you wanted to buy it for yourself, you wouldn't have any money, and I'm worried about that, you know?
Well, Ink's gonna keep me on, so he's gonna make sure that I keep on getting booze.
Well, that's good. What if you wanted to buy like a new hat or something?
A new hat, and she
I
like
don't know.
she
I
like
know.
passes the hat on her, like has horns on it, and big Viking helmet.
Yeah.
She's like, but I
no,
like my hat.
I love your hat. I think your hat's the best one I've ever seen. I wish I had a hat like that. But
Oh, okay. She like
no.
takes it off and just
It looks the
plops it
best
on your
one.
head. It takes
God,
up like
no.
half your body.
Oh, I'm drowning in it.
She'll take it off. Oh, sorry.
No, you don't need to apologize. I wasn't expecting
You
you
kind
anyway.
of made a little bell when I did that. She like puts it back on, then knocks on the helmet. Ding dong, ding dong.
It's so funny. No, but what if you got in a battle, a really hard one, with a bunch of
Uh-huh.
other people who were really, really good, and then you lost a horn or it got dented and you had to buy another one? That'd be the worst thing. I'd be so sad for you. And you might want to buy a hat that looks just like that one, a new one, but then you wouldn't have any money. I'm worried. Do you think he could get you like a real salary, like a good one, just to save for a rainy day when you could buy new hats?
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage because you
Oh,
mentioned
appealing
her
to your
hat.
hat love.
Lore, you
You're
are
appealing
amazing.
to my hat.
You're amazing. That's great.
No, look, I'm really worried for you, and I just want you to know that I love you. Like, they be my charisma characters in
No.
all situations.
If she like plops down. You guys are on the battlement, so she just plops down and has her feet hang off. You know, I did ask Ink. I did ask Ink a while ago for a new blanket, and
Really?
he said that there wasn't one big enough in the world for me. So
Are you serious?
Aw.
In the world? That's
in the
I
in the
don't know.
world, and
I think he might have.
I believed him and everything because I'm pretty big, but you know, there was that thought in the back of my head is like, well, you know, maybe he could make one or something, or maybe we could
I
buy
didn't-
one. I saw those sails on his ship are pretty big. Why can't I use that as a blanket, huh?
That's a really good idea. That's a
Listen.
really creative idea. I'm so proud of you. I bet they've got spare sails around
Her.
everywhere. So if you,
Last
like,
time? Sorry.
No, it's alright. If you sewed two of them together and like stuffed it with like some sheep's wool or something, then it's all plushy and big, and that would be your.
Listen, Cicero, I really appreciate that you're being so nice to me and everything, but please don't say that you're proud of me. It just sounds a little bit patronizing,
No, I'm
honestly.
sorry, I didn't.
No,
mean
no,
to-
no. He says that to everyone. It's fine. He's not being patronizing. It's just his way of talking.
Okay.
I am so sorry. I don't.
Also,
You're better than me anyway. So
Her,
it's good.
I found this amazing rug. It's huge. I'm sure it'll fit over you.
Really?
I mean, I don't have it with me right now, but you know, maybe someday
Oh.
if we can go to where I have it, we can maybe see if it fits, see if you like it.
Oh, really? That'd be great.
Yeah. It would. Yeah, I think it'd be really good. It's a really stylish rug. It looks really good.
Okay. Well, I hope we could go there someday.
I'm sure it'd be very warm.
But yeah, I guess I'd like maybe I could use money in my salary instead of just booze. Because, you know, if Captain Ink isn't gonna buy me stuff, maybe I should just buy my own stuff.
I think that's a very sound logic.
I don't know if he's gonna go for it though. I mean, he wants me a blanket. I doubt he salary.
I mean, listen, you never know until you ask, right? And then honestly, if he doesn't want to give you a salary, that's like, I don't know. It seems kind of like a crappy deal to me.
Yeah, like he's really selling you short because your talents far outweigh like most people he could get. Like even the little people, you got to pay them a bit, but you're a big person and you hit really hard.
Yeah, I do. I do hit really hard, and I do a lot of stuff for him. What?
Yeah.
Why shouldn't I be getting paid?
Exactly. I mean, the worst you can do is say no, but I don't honestly think you should say no because you deserve it.
Yeah, I do deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go talk to him now. I'm gonna go talk to him, and I'm gonna tell him, Captain Ink, I want my dues. I want my gold that I earned from these missions, and I want a big blanket. And I don't care if there's not one big enough for me. You just give me a sail. And she like jumps off the edge of the battlement and lands inside with a huge thud, and she just starts marching her way towards Ink's house, and she's
Yeah, you
just
go on,
still
huh?
ranting, just like, and I want a yacht with strippers and booze.
Whoa, whoa.
You know what? Forget the yacht.
Let her go. Good. It's called the door in the face technique. You start with something unreasonable, and then you go down to what you really want.
Well, I don't think that's what she's going for.
No, she starts with the yacht. Start with the yacht, her.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good.
I get the feeling
And,
this is going to backfire
No,
spectacularly.
just let her go. Did she not
And
it's supposed to be
that's
there?
where
There.
that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
No,
Oh
when
my
you
lord.
go and be like,
as-
what the fuck did they find from my science suit?
her just marches off, ready to go get her just dues.
How come our plans always start out so well, and then like right near the end, they just take a sudden left turn and fall off a cliff?
Because
Oh.
Clark hates us, that's why.
D fam, it's
It's
D.
wonderful.
I'm inspiring.